Manchester United have once again turned their attention towards the Argentine shot-stopper Emiliano Martinez, with transfer specialist Fabrizio Romano reporting that the club have already made contact with Aston Villa regarding a potential deal. The Red Devils appear keen to bolster their goalkeeping ranks and see Martinez as an ideal candidate to bring stability between the posts. Discussions are said to be taking place not only with Aston Villa but also with Martinez's representatives, signalling United's intent to move forward with negotiations. Sources close to the matter suggest that the approach is more concrete this time around, reflecting United's desire to secure an experienced and proven goalkeeper. This is not the first time Martinez's name has been linked with Old Trafford. Manchester United had previously attempted to lure him away during the summer window of July 2025. At that stage, however, the Argentine international chose loyalty to Aston Villa, deciding to remain in the Midlands and continue his successful spell at Villa Park. Martinez's decision to stay last summer was influenced by the strong relationship he has developed with Villa fans and his importance to the squad under Unai Emery. Yet, despite that loyalty, there is a growing sense that he may now be more open to a new challenge, especially at a club of United's global stature. The situation at Manchester United makes this pursuit all the more significant. Altay Baynder, who was signed to provide depth, is still regarded as too inexperienced to take on the pressure of being first choice at a club of this size. Although he possesses promise, the Turkish international requires further development before he can be trusted in high-stakes Premier League and European fixtures. Meanwhile, Andre Onana, who arrived from International with much fanfare, has endured a difficult start to life in England. His performances have often fallen short of expectations, raising doubts over whether he can consistently deliver the level required to defend United's goal with authority. The Old Trafford faithful, known for their high standards and uncompromising scrutiny, have voiced frustrations about the club's defensive frailties. A dependable goalkeeper is viewed as the cornerstone of any side aspiring to compete for honours. In this regard, Martinez's leadership and composure would be invaluable. Martinez has proven himself at the very highest level, having been instrumental in Argentina's World Cup triumph in Qatar. His penalty-saving heroics, commanding presence, and calmness under pressure have earned him a reputation as one of the finest keepers in world football. It is precisely this pedigree that United are eager to add to their dressing room. At the age of 32, the Villa number 1 is entering the stage of his career where experience outweighs youthful athleticism. He brings not only sharp reflexes and bravery but also the intangible quality of confidence, which often filters through an entire defensive unit. This quality is something Manchester United desperately need at present. Villa, for their part, may find it increasingly difficult to retain their star goalkeeper if United's offer proves persuasive enough. Although Martinez has expressed happiness at Villa Park, there is recognition that he has already achieved much with the Midlands club, including leading them into European competition. Speculation suggests that Martinez came close to leaving Villa at the conclusion of last season. While that move never materialized, the renewed approach from Manchester United could once again test Villa's resolve, especially if the financial terms are deemed suitable. From United's perspective, the move represents more than a simple transfer, it is a statement of intent. The club's hierarchy are well aware that their supporters demand visible ambition, particularly as rivals such as Manchester City, Liverpool, and Arsenal continue to strengthen in key positions. By targeting Martinez, United would not only be addressing a glaring weakness but also adding a figure who embodies professionalism and determination. His arrival could help instill a stronger mentality within the squad, something that has at times been questioned in recent campaigns. United's defensive issues have often undermined their attacking potential, and in English football's top flight, such shortcomings are ruthlessly exposed. With Martinez guarding the goal, there would be a sense of renewed assurance, enabling the team to play with greater confidence further up the pitch. Whether Aston Villa are willing to part with their talismanic keeper remains to be seen. Alejandro Garnacho has completed a high-profile move from Manchester United to Chelsea, bringing an end to weeks of speculation about his future. The 21-year-old winger, long seen as one of United's brightest attacking sparks, saw his role diminish towards the end of last season under Rubenamorim. That decline in influence, coupled with tensions with the manager, ultimately paved the way for his departure from Old Trafford. Chelsea, who had been monitoring the situation closely, seized the opportunity to secure Garnacho's signature. The club announced his arrival in the early hours of Sunday, confirming that the Argentine international has penned a 7-year deal at Stamford Bridge. Though the Blues kept the transfer fee and squad number under wraps, the statement carried a note of triumph, underlining the importance of this capture in their long-term plans. For Garnacho, the move represents a dream realized. Speaking shortly after the announcement, he expressed delight at joining what he called a great club, adding that he had long hoped for the chance to wear Chelsea blue. He also pointed to the club's recent triumph at the FIFA Club World Cup as proof that he was joining the best team in the world, remarks that will no doubt strike a chord with the supporters at the Bridge. Born in Madrid and schooled in the academies of Getafe and Atletico before moving to Manchester at the age of 16, Garnacho's rise has been rapid. At United he delivered moments that will live long in the memory: his spectacular overhead kick against Everton, which won the 2024 Puskás Award, his Champions League debut goal against Galatasaray, and a dramatic brace in a 4-3 victory over Chelsea in West London. Across 144 appearances, he directly contributed to 48 goals, an impressive tally for a player still so young. Now his stage shifts to Stamford Bridge, where expectations will be every bit as demanding. Chelsea supporters have long craved wide players with flair, energy, and an eye for the spectacular traits Garnacho embodies. For the Blues, this signing is more than just a transfer, it is a statement of intent, and for the player himself, it is the beginning of a new chapter in the capital, one rich with promise and anticipation. The move also carries a cultural weight. Chelsea and Manchester United have shared a fierce rivalry in the modern Premier League era, and seeing a player of Garnacho's profile swap Old Trafford for Stamford Bridge will only add more spice to their meetings. It is the sort of transfer that stirs debate in pubs and cafes across England, a young talent defecting from the red of Manchester to the blue of London. For Chelsea, the gamble is clear: they are investing in a footballer whose best years are still ahead of him. If Garnacho can harness his raw talent and deliver consistency, he has the potential to become a fan favourite and an icon in West London. For the player, it is a chance to grow in a new environment, surrounded by a squad brimming with ambition, in a city where football is woven into the rhythm of everyday life. The timing of Garnacho's switch could hardly be more significant. With Chelsea embarking on a new era under their ambitious ownership, the Argentine's arrival adds both freshness and intrigue to a squad already laden with youthful promise. His dynamism down the flank will be expected to complement the club's existing attacking options, while also offering supporters a player capable of lifting them from their seats, the very hallmark of Stamford Bridge favourites through the decades. For Manchester United, meanwhile, the departure will sting. Garnacho was not merely another academy product, he had been positioned as a symbol of the club's future, the sort of player upon whom banners are made and memories are built.